Hello,
Hello,
hi Saanchi.
hello Nimish.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay. So today we are going to interview you.
Okay.
Is it fine for you?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, I will ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Okay. So can we start with studies?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like study?
Yeah, I like it
Okay. Why you think you have to study?
because if you study when you grow up, when anybody grows up, the study is important because when everybody grows, right? So like if you want to buy like a chocolate, so you need to give money, and from where does the money come? From studies. So you have to study for that.
Okay. So you are just studying because you will get money. That is only the
No, I
reason or
don't study
anything?
for money. I
Okay.
study for my future.
Okay. What
When
do
my
you think? What
future
is the future?
grows.
What do you think? What is your future?
My future is if I study, I can be rich. I can have a proper house, have everything nicely, and all.
Okay. Okay. So, do you think if you have money and you will after studying and all, so apart from your enjoyment and your luxury, what all things you will do for the society and for the people?
For future, I have thought I would like change. I would change rules like no pollution, nothing. If anybody makes pollution and all that, they have to go to jail. Not jail for 1 month.
Okay, for 1 month. Okay. So, how pollution is impacting or affecting us?
So when up like you see some people throwing garbage on the roads and all that chocolate things, right? In the so so the dirt. So like when you see we peel mangoes and when we throw it, it makes smell and then it becomes into a virus.
Okay.
So that
So,
virus infects our bodies.
okay. So, apart from that, what do you think about plants?
Plants, I was gonna talk about that. I thought I could do something for my future. I would make a very big garden, a big garden with plants that we can use. Like you have seen the medical plants type, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those
Okay.
medical plants I can grow them and make make them medicines, and then that is that's not from outside. It's nature for us.
Okay. Okay. Apart from that, okay, have you imagined like what kind of farm or a garden or a jungle, whatever you want to build? Have you ever planned in your head? Do you have
I have
plan for
planned
that?
in my mind that when I grow up, I'll take a land from a forest, right? You know the
Mhm.
forest type that is
Yeah, yeah,
illegal to cut.
yeah.
Yeah, I would take that and not cut any tree
Okay,
and
then
live
what you
with
will do?
nature.
Okay, then what you will do with that forest land?
Forest plan, I thought I could just do one thing.
Hmm.
So I'll just whatever trees are good for us. So if there's any cough, cold, that so there's no chances for that because what we have the plants air that is not this thing not bad for our health. The cars pollution what that makes, right?
Hmm.
That makes our bodies weak and make our in our bodies viruses and all that.
Okay, so okay, I have one more question. If you have a choice to live in a city or if you have a choice to live in a jungle or a village, where you want to live?
I would want to live in a jungle because
Okay.
village will be a little that no water coming dirty water coming in rains and all that because I don't
But
like
in,
dirty water.
but in jungle also you will get the dirty water and all.
No, that's not like that. The
Okay.
rainy season we'll get it, but we can store water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Storing
Okay. So
water is also good.
okay. So you think like you will make a what is called, you will make a house within a jungle. That's what your plan is.
No, I would make a bungalow.
You want to make a
Bungalow with a
bungalow.
fountain.
Okay, but for that you have to cut the trees. Then it is not good, na? It's illegal and it's good bad for
No,
the
I
environment and all.
I mean,
Hmm.
like you see plants and all that, na. So I
Yeah.
won't cut the
Hmm.
place which is like at least if there is no place, so I can do one thing. I can
Hmm.
just cut some trees and make a small little house.
But that is bad. I think you should not cut the trees. You have to find some alternate solution. So, do you have any solution for that in your mind?
I have a solution for that.
Yeah.
The place which is plain and nothing has only grass and grass.
Okay.
I would make my bungalow there, and I
Mhm.
was thinking to if some place is left, I could make a car parking and a fountain.
You okay? So you want everything in the jungle. You want a car. You want AC. You want water filter. Then better to live in a city. Why you are living in a jungle?
Because jungle has a proper air and it has
Okay, but you
proper
are,
water.
but once you go there and you will make all these things, you will pollute that jungle. You will destroy
No,
the ecosystem of the jungle because if you have to live in a jungle, you have to live in that style only.
you're thinking wrong. The car
Why?
which I'll get, that is not that is electric.
Okay, that is
That
electric
doesn't
car.
make smoke.
Okay, but in the jungle and all, you have to build a road. Again, you have to destroy the jungle. So, is there any solution for you?
I have a solution.
Okay, what is your solution?
So you know grass, right? The grass
Oh,
which grows long. I would
yeah.
like to cut it,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just make some pebbles, put some pebbles for that,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and take my car down.
Okay. Do you think whatever your plan is, it is realistic?
Yeah, I think it can be real
It can be real. Okay.
because
So,
I can do anything.
why? I have not seen you doing anything good so far. So,
Because I'm not still grown up, right?
okay. In which standard you study?
I study in third grade, 3C.
3C. Yeah, good, 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 good. So, in your school also, they will teach you about the environment and all
Yes,
these things.
they teach us about environments and
Hmm.
they teach us about trees, water, how does water come. And
Mm-hmm.
once I learned a fact that I wanted to tell you in some part when I
Okay.
was talking about water. So you know
Hmm.
what the Himalayan waters come? No, that's not
Mhm.
actually salty. People just lie because they pollute that water.
Okay.
The Himalayan waters are actually the water which we get from filters.
Oh, that water is, you are saying that that water is already filtered. You should not put the filter on top of that water.
Yes, the sand filters it already and then
Hmm.
gives it to us. That's
Oh,
why sand and
great.
coal.
Oh, great. You are giving good information to us. So, can you elaborate more things about whatever you studied in the environment and which all things you like most and you want to do and you want to apply in your day-to-day life? Something like that,
When
if
I
you have any.
grew up, I wanted to become a trekker because I would love to be a trekker. I would like to go here and there, like mountains, Himalayas, and other places. But even I have to have a job for that. I can't
Okay.
just roam around like that
Okay.
all the time.
So, what do you think? What kind of job is good for you?
I think for me, job is that's a hard question.
Hmm.
That is
What do you
I
want
want
to be in
to
future?
become an
Okay,
architect.
architect. What kind of architect you want to become?
Software architect, like my father.
Why software architect? I think you should become something different.
Because software architect, I like to make like games which don't have privacy policy, and what the ads are shown that should be real. Because I've played like type of games.
Okay, that means you are fed up of the ads in the game, so you want to make your own game so that no ad will come within them.
Game company and
Okay,
no
game.
ad, like they show na before the
Mhm.
games they show this is interesting, that, and
Mhm.
actually that's not interesting. That's not that good.
Okay. Okay, tell me something about the nature. Whatever you know about the nature to protect the nature and all.
To protect nature, I have
Yeah.
thought to protect nature. Yeah, I wanted to do one thing.
Hmm.
So, should I tell you one fact about trees?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, the fact is, if you have a polythene, like that bag, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
you can just, you have to use this experiment actually. First, take
Okay.
the bag, tie it
Hmm.
to one leaf of this one branch or leaf, and
Mm-hmm.
after some time, you see when you open it, you see water,
Yeah,
clean water. So
yeah.
that's drinking water. So trees can do that by themselves, like
Hmm.
leaves can do that.
Okay. I'm not getting actually what you're trying to prove with your experiment. Can you please elaborate and explain me?
Yeah, I can explain you properly. So if so, I should ask you one. I have to tell you one thing that you know what leaves do. They make
Hmm.
food for their full body, the whole body, for their
Okay.
whole tree, the whole
Hmm.
family, right?
Okay, great. Yeah.
So the tree, so the leaves. So if we tie it, you know what happens? That you see, you have seen sunlight, right?
Yeah.
On going on the leaves. From that they make food. So that water just which comes, the food when they make. If we stop it, the it starts water starts coming because we give water to the roots and it goes to the leaves, right? So if
Okay.
we so water is in the leaves already,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
So if we put a polythene,
Mhm.
so all the water will drip on that.
Okay. So you told me about the plants, trees, jungles. Okay. Tell me something about the animals and all. Animals and birds.
Animals. Okay, I'm not an animal expert,
Okay.
but I know one fact about some animals. There's a animal called bush baby.
Mm-hmm.
It has a very big eyes. Long time ago, it has these tiny eyes, which we
Okay.
say squealing
Mm-hmm.
something.
Okay.
So it had these tiny eyes. It couldn't see where it's going. But
Mm-hmm.
one day something shocked it. Shocked it. I saw it in a story. Something shocked it that his eyes went so big as his head.
Okay. So this is something like some story you are telling.
Story? No, that's not a story. That's real.
Are you
Bush baby.
scared? Are you scared of the animals, jungle animals?
I am not as scared of animals. I'm scared of the people like who use in the circuses the animals. No, I'm scared of
Mm-hmm.
those animals which they use for circuses because they can harm anytime because they are not properly trained. Because in front of their trainer, it would be they would do good, but in front of us, if they like beat someone or something,
Okay,
that's
so suppose
dangerous.
if you are in jungle and you encountered a tiger, suppose,
A
are you get
tiger,
scared? Are you get scared of that?
I wouldn't get scared
Why?
because tigers are not. not harmful, because we harm them. That's why they try beating us.
Okay, got it, got it, got it.
So I'll tell you one thing. One family in America
Hmm.
has they adopted 7 tigers.
Is it
Yes, and they make them swim also.
really?
Yes, I've seen that fact.
Okay.
And they're not scared to put their children in the to sit on the tigers.
Hmm. Okay, 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 okay.
They like you have seen now some
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
dogs people
Mm-hmm.
keep them like that. They have put a tiger like that, but tiger is a family of a cat. So
Okay.
tiger is not, the cat is not scared of tigers usually.
Okay. I have one more question. This time you have to tell means like that answer to be very correct. Okay. You should not think what other people will think. It should be very clear. Okay. What really you want to become in your future?
I really
Hmm.
really I want to be a trekker really with my
Okay.
with my brain. So
Okay.
I
Tractor.
really want to
Okay.
become a trekker because I love nature, but I'm scared of the water which doesn't have control. Like you have seen water parks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Water parks are controlled. The water
Mm-hmm.
is controlled all the. But in
Mm-hmm.
that, I went somewhere one time
Okay. So
for
how you will okay once you okay tracking you will do, but how you will earn?
how I earn.
Hmm.
My style is like different from other people. Like
Okay.
I'll just study and then I'll get some money and I'll become a billionaire and I'll do that and do that. I'll get a car and I'll become into the prime minister. People have those thoughts, but I don't have like that thought.
Okay. What is
I
your
have a
thought?
thought. My thought is to protect nature from pollution.
Okay, that is fine. I am asking you the question: how you will earn? Okay, what
I
job you will do?
uh, I want to earn like this, that if I want to become into a photographer. I want to become everything in the world, but I can't. I have to have one talent in my
Okay.
body.
So what talent you think you should go for?
I think I should go for my I don't know. I have many talents. I don't want to become into a chef. I don't want to be I have many plans for my future, but I don't know what will I become. I just want to become an architect who builds buildings.
Okay.
And
So do you love beautiful house?
I don't have right now.
Hmm.
I live in my grandfather's house for Corona. Until Corona is over, I won't go to my Bangalore small little house. So this
Okay.
one is a big one with some garden. So I have learned many things here. How to
Hmm.
how to put seeds down. We should like normal in Bangalore. I just used to put my hand down there in the mud, put a seed, and then put it back and give it some water. But here I learned properly. First, when the if the soil is very dry, just put some water, put lots of water, and then wait some time, and then start digging, and then until it's very like it's like this much until till your hand. You should that in that time only you have to put the seed and properly put it with mud.
Okay. If you get an opportunity to study in a college where they will teach you how to do the agriculture, would you like to join that kind of college?
Mm, I don't know. I would like this college which has gardening, football, playing, badminton, basketball, studies,
I think I think you
and
misunderstood.
activities,
I think
hands-on
you
science.
okay. So I think you misunderstood my question. I am asking if you got opportunity to join a college where you have to study how to do the agriculture, how to do the farming. Would you like to join
I
those kind of
would
colleges? Yeah,
love to join that,
you
but
would
I
love.
don't know my parents' choice. My parents' choice is studying and doing anything I want.
No, no, but
But
okay, okay,
before
okay.
doing
Okay,
anything, I have
okay.
to study.
My question is, see, in that colleges also you have to study first. Okay, first you have to
Yes,
study the books, understand everything. Okay,
yes,
then you have to go in the fields and do all those practicals. So, do you
yes,
really want to those join those kind of colleges?
yes. I would love to.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Tell me something about your mother.
My mother,
Yeah.
she's the manager.
Mm.
Ah,
No, apart from manager and office thing, just tell how she is and what she does,
she
and how is your relationship with her.
she is like she is loving, caring,
Mm.
and she knows how to know others' feelings.
Okay. And your father?
And my father,
Hmm.
his family has God gifted something in him. That style of talking, he has the proper way,
Okay.
and he likes teaching me, and I have
Okay.
fun with him.
Okay. And apart from that, any other thing you want to tell me?
I wanted to tell you one thing. I don't
Mm.
know. My grandfather told me
Mm.
this house which I live in. This house was made like when my grandfather was small. He used to live in a village,
Okay.
right? So his grandfather was very rich. He was a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
So he made a big house in which three families used to live.
Mm-hmm.
So those three families were my grandfather's. My grandfather was he was the biggest in the whole family child. So I can tell you how many years that it has been.
Okay. How many years?
100.
Oh my God, that house is 100 years old.
Yes.
Okay. Who told you all
I
these things?
My grandfather told me, and his grandfather
Mm-hmm.
means his grandfather was a businessman. And
Mm.
you know what? No, I mean his father. So this house which my grandfather has made, his father has made this, and his grandfather made that old house. I can send you a
Okay.
picture of that also.
Okay.
But
Okay.
first, I need it.
Okay. 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 So I have one more question for you.
Yes.
Hmm. Do you love drawing?
Drawing. I like drawing when I like sketching. I like drawing, and I like some drawings like mandala art.
What is that mandala art? First time I'm hearing.
Mandala art. I can
Okay.
show
What
you
is it?
here. I'll just get it for a minute. Should I show you, or I
Okay.
made
We'll
it
see.
when I was
Okay.
in grade.
We will see it later.
Mm,
Okay. So apart from that, I have one more question for you. If you have a choice to live in a Bangalore or in Uttarakhand, Haldwani, Nainital, which place do you opt?
I would think of staying actually in Uttarakhand because Uttarakhand, I've known Uttarakhand since I was small. I used to live here and in Lal Kuan.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to live in what do we say? Colony. We used to live in a colony.
Mm-hmm.
So I had fun in here. I have learned one thing over here that there is nature. Here there are many villages and nature. I like being near to nature.
Okay, so that's why you want to be here.
Yeah, and Bangalore, I like Bangalore, but I don't like the pollution and all that. And I have never gone trekking in Bangalore. Only once when we were going to Kerala, and then in the night we just went to a small little mountain which was like controlled.
Okay,
It
you don't
was
want the things to be controlled.
Yeah, I like nature, Mother
Okay,
Nature. And once I
Okay.
went to Chikmagaluru with my mother when I was 5 years.
Mhm.
So when I was 5 years, I went to Chikmagaluru and they
Okay,
made a,
your mother used to take you along with you.
yeah, she used to take me because
Okay.
I begged her so much, but she didn't take me to Goa till now.
She went alone.
Yes, because it was a office they gave for my mother only, na. So I had to live with my father in Bangalore. But it was
Okay.
fun.
Okay. Okay. So, have you ever visited your mother's office?
Yeah, I have visited all her offices, but except the Delhi one. In
Okay. So
Bangalore
how
one, I have gone to
so
Mansa
how you like
Consulting.
how you like those offices?
I like the offices, and in Mansa Consulting, the cafeteria. You get coffee, tea, and the third floor is for the cafeteria where you can eat whatever you have got. And Sapient, they make food by themselves. You don't have to pack it.
Okay. So you enjoy there.
Yeah.
Okay. I have asked lots of questions from you, and it's been enjoying interviewing you. And thank you, Sanchi. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.